What is research methodology? That's what we will learn today. I'm Dr. Hassaan Tohid, and stay tuned and watch this video till the end, and you will learn what is research methodology. Research methodology is a very common terminology for anyone who knows what research is. You must have seen a lot of books, a lot of lectures, a lot of videos on on the research methodology, but not everyone understands what research methodology is. The bookish definition of research methodology is how to do research systematically. How to do research systematically. When you do research systematically, this whole phenomena is known as research methodology. But if you see a book on research methodology, what they actually are suggesting is that everything from top to bottom about research will be in this book. That's what they actually mean. If you see a book on research methodology, remember my words now. If you see a book on research methodology, they actually are saying that everything about research from top to bottom will be in this book. All the basics of research will be covered. That's what they actually mean. The wordy definition is how to do research systematically. And if you see a book on research methodology, everything about research will be mentioned in that book. Types of research, kinds of research, research design, research methods, different kinds of research study designs, the study design pyramid, and how to write research paper, the basics of writing research papers, all of those things will be mentioned in that book. Now, these three terminologies, research methodology, research methods, and research design, what are these three things? Not everyone knows this, unfortunately. So now the thing is, there are two schools of thought. Number one school of thought is about research methodology, the same definition as I told you, that how to do research systematically. But another research school of thought says that research methodology actually means the justification behind your research, the concept behind your research, the philosophy behind your research, mainly the philosophy of your research. What is the philosophy of your research? What is the justification of your research? What is the concept behind your research? That's what research methodology is all about. So now you see the difference, that how to do research systematically is another definition of research methodology, and this definition is a little different. This says that how to do this is the justification, the philosophy behind your research. So actually it is suggesting the why, and the previous definition is suggesting a how. So remember that. Don't ever be confused. Both schools of thought have their own definitions. So remember, you should know both of them. So now research methodology is the philosophy and the justification. Now what is research method? What is research method? Remember, it's not English language. It's a research language. Research methods actually is the tools and the techniques you will use in your research project. The tools can be qualitative and the quantitative tools as well. And the tools for the lab research will be different, while the hospital setting will be different, and the field research will be different. If you're in a library, then the tools will be different. So research tools are the methods. For example, in the lab, the computer can be a tool. Data analysis is a tool because it's a technique. Data analysis software is a tool. In the field, the survey questions, interview questions, they are the tools. So this is research methods. And now the research design. What is the research design? Guys, it is the blueprint of your research, the plan of your research, how you do your research, the blueprint and the plan, the step-by-step plan, how you conduct your research. So now you see the first definition of research methodology I mentioned is quite similar to research design definition. Did you see that? So now remember that all of these terminologies are correct. The three terminologies I just mentioned, research methodology, research methods, and research design, this is one school of thought, and they defined this and gave a wonderful definition and wonderful differentiation between these three, and I am a big supporter of that. And the broad terminology, research methodology, is how to do research systematically, which now confuses with research. Now this confuses with research design. So how do we differentiate? How do we not get confused? Now let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. Now, look at the board. Look at the board here. This is how you will remember it. This is how you will remember it. Research methodology is a broad terminology, and this actually means how to do research systematically. How to do research systematically. How to do research systematically. And under this broad terminology, we have three other definitions. Again, research methodology. You can say that this is the research methodology of a project, and this will be the philosophy behind your research. The philosophy behind your research, the justification behind your research, the concept behind your research. So it's a why of your research project. Then comes the research methods. And research methods here is your tools and techniques. And then research design. Research design is the blueprint of your research project, step-by-step plan. Remember, this was the tools and techniques. So now remember this and never ever be confused. Take this definition, never ever be confused. Now differentiate between research methodology of your project, research methods of your project, and research design. And research methodology as a whole is how to do research systematically. So now never ever be confused between these three. And in fact, two research methodology definitions. So that's it for today. Thank you. Have a good day, guys. And I'll share more videos soon. Subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you.